Hi, I'm Laurie, and it's Island Update, April 18th, and it's Friday on Great Cranberry Island in Maine. And I'm talking today about, I was just listening in. I was allowed to, given permission to attend, listening in to a meeting of the the Maine Island Coalition. That's part of the Island Institute. It's been organized for islands to talk to each other, and the topic today was one I have a lot of interest in and concern about, which is the policies that people are trying to discuss and understand if there could be sort of more cohesion around the idea of having instead of it being just all over the place, if the islands, one of the main comments from that was my takeaway in listening was that there's a desire to communicate more together to come up with plans for organizing these things. So just more island cohesion, and so I thought that that's definitely in line with things I've tried to talk to our selectmen about, that we need to know going forward if they're going to be opening up Maine, as Trump has been threatening, to a deluge of people. Will we have the ability to deal with it? Will we have a plan put in place? Governor Mills has said that until May 15th, there's still the stay-at-home policy and the quarantine and all of that. There is no statewide policy to prevent people from coming. And I think I got a letter from the governor's office that said that was not something that they can, that's within their jurisdiction to do, to keep people from the state. So how do they manage to keep people safe? One concern that was raised was, what if somebody gets an employee that has come in from away or something, and the employees have to quarantine, of course, too. So there's all that time, that 2-week period where they come in early. But then what if one of their employees does get sick? Does that mean that all the guests have to get, how do the guests get taken care of? Do they get paid? Do they get dealt with? And how do they get handled? It puts an extreme load on small-time businesses. The other thing is that people are losing money in taxes and fees that they have to put down for these things. People that are renting houses just to get by. It's definitely so many aspects of this are very troubling, and it looks like it's snowing outside. That justifies my having a coat on. Gosh, mid-April. So it's still quite early to be thinking about all this, but it's not early enough, because hopefully by the time everything gets to when we are fully open and operational and it's safe to do that. Some people were talking about they didn't think that would happen until September, but clearly the economic need is great, and so that has to be factored in, and balancing health and money issues, because if you don't have jobs, you don't have a way to take care of people, there's all that fear of people feeling high and dry, and et cetera, et cetera. So what I felt, a good takeaway from it was that these are issues that are being discussed with great concern. There were a lot of people on the call, a representative from Pingree's office, a representative from King's office, and a representative from the state government, Steve Lyons, and that it's something that they're taking into serious consideration. So I feel very confident that there's some people on the ball with all of this, but I think that they're looking for input from their towns and their townspeople. So anybody that's a representative of the towns, it's a good thing for them to hear from, to funnel the information. And I know that the Maine Island Coalition, the Island Institute itself, is definitely interested in hearing from people. Island issues are their big concern, and the well-being of the islands. So I wanted to just say that that was a very productive meeting. There's some people on the call that I know, and they're all doing their best in a very trying situation. So just a shout out to them, and support, solidarity. I was glad to listen in, and just trying to stay tuned with all the issues that are of concern to islanders. Today, the only other thing that I have going is going to the store and wearing a mask and social distancing. So I hope you all are well, and we'll be in touch tomorrow. Bye.